They call it the land of the Vikings, a frozen fortress of Norse warriors and sagas written in blood. But look closer at the DNA of the people living here today, and you'll find a secret that the history books tried to bury for 1,000 years. The stolen mothers. This is the dark foundation of a nation, where the men were masters from the north, but the women were captives from the west. Modern genetic science has revealed a startling paradox. While 80% of Icelandic men carry the genetic signature of Scandinavia, over 60% of Icelandic women carry the DNA of the Celts, the Gaels of Ireland and Scotland. This wasn't a peaceful migration of families. This was a biological heist. To build their new world in the middle of the ocean, the Vikings needed more than land. They needed a womb. The year is 870 AD. The Viking Age is at its peak. For the people of Ireland and the Hebrides, the sight of a square sail on the horizon didn't just mean a raid for gold. It meant the end of their lives as free human beings. They were the thralls, young women, some barely teenagers, snatched from their father's fields and their mother's hearths. They were bound in iron and dragged onto ships destined for a land they didn't know existed. The journey north was a nightmare of salt and cold. These women were the unwilling pioneers. They weren't just cargo. They were the essential infrastructure for a new colony on the edge of the habitable world. When they finally stepped onto the black sands of Iceland, they found a wasteland of ice and volcanic fire. There was no turning back. Their language, their gods, and their families were thousands of miles away, lost to the sea. History calls this the settlement era, focusing on the great Norse chieftains, but the true labor of building Iceland fell to the Gaelic mothers. They were the ones who raised the children, processed the wool, and kept the fires burning through the 6-month winters. They left their mark in subtle, haunting ways, in the Irish names of Icelandic landmarks, in the lyrical quality of the sagas, and in a unique folklore of hidden people and elves that feels more Celtic than Norse. For centuries, Icelanders believed they were pure-blooded Vikings. It took the mapping of the human genome to finally give these stolen women their voices back. They are no longer just thralls in the margins of history. They are the biological bedrock of a nation. Every Icelander today is a living bridge between two worlds. They carry the strength of the Viking raider, but they also carry the endurance of the Gaelic captive. The story of Iceland isn't just a story of conquest. It is a story of survival, a story written in the blood of the mothers who were taken from one island to build the soul of another. The past is never truly gone. It's waiting in your veins.